Welcome to PCM4U channel. I'm very happy to have you, Linda Rose.
Thank you.
You're a patient in our ward, and you have a very interesting history that I think could be useful for the patients in the same situations. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk about molecular analysis of cancers and how it can help access to treatment targeted to molecular alterations and how it works. So you have a successful story, so I hope it could be inspiring for the person. And so my first question to you, Linda, is could you tell us a little bit about your story, your disease, and how you accessed to molecular testing?
So, late 2019, I was diagnosed with a carcinoma on the inside of my rib cage. I had it operated. There was a metastasis crossing my lung. I had a wedge operation. And then I had 33 sessions of radiotherapy and about 5 of chemo, quite strong. The first operation was incomplete, and it took quite a while to find out what was wrong and what was left. I had a second operation 11 months later, and another 33 seances of radiotherapy, chemo, and then I had 12 sessions of immunotherapy. After all that, they discovered that I had some ganglions that came back. And up till then, we didn't know exactly what type. Well, we knew I had a lung cancer, but we didn't know which one. The analysis wasn't done until 2022 on my request, because I was going for a second opinion to another doctor, and he needed this diagnosis.
So that's the way you had the first results of the molecular analysis.
Yes.
And as we saw, it was on the surgery done in 2020.
Yes, it was done from a piece, a biopsy from 2020. The biology was done 2-3 years later. Yeah,
so I think one first information is that we can still do some molecular analysis from old old material.
Yes.
So that's feasible. So any patient could discuss with the physician.
Any patients or their helpers, because often we're very tired during that period and we don't think straight. Sometimes we need our family or friends to think for us. In my case, I had a wonderful radiotherapist who happened to work in this Léon Bérard Centre in Lyon, and who knew that there was clinical trials ongoing, and who found out for me that there was actually one that corresponded to the type of cancer that I have. And so I came here because I didn't want to do any more of the injected chemo. I did have a port at one time for over a year, and then I had a PICC line for nearly 2 months. I was very tired with all these treatments, and they didn't really work on me. So I was relieved to find out that there was something new available, and I trusted the team here to start this clinical trial.
Yeah. So to just precise a little bit, so this molecular testing allowed you to know that there is a specific mutation in the tumor cells called KRAS G12C. And by the time they were very new, so it was very new treatments that were developed to inhibit and to target this specific modification, alteration that lead to the cancer cells. And then, so it took quite a time for your physicians to request for this analysis, because at the time maybe the information of this potential treatment were not so spread, I would say.
Widespread, yeah.
Yeah, and so as soon as you had these results, you access to a clinical trial with this specific treatment targeting this specific alteration. So, could you tell us a little bit your experience? It's an oral treatment. What's your experience about that compared to chemo, maybe?
Yeah. So I have an oral chemotherapy treatment. I take 3 tabs in the morning and 3 at night. Within, I think it was 6 weeks, the new ganglions that I had disappeared. The side effects of this clinical trial are very insignificant. I got dry skin, I got dry hair, I've got dry nails. That's pretty much it. I am not sick. I do not bleed. I don't feel sick at all. I'd really advise anyone who has had as much regular chemo, radiotherapy as I have to find out, use your molecular biology and find out if there's a chemical trial ongoing in any of your country's hospitals, because they really are improving the treatments, and it's going very quick.
Yeah, I think that's one of the messages. Also, there is always new treatments. Most of the treatments are targeted to molecular alterations, as was the one we discussed. And so this is going fast. So there is a challenge to get aware of the new treatments, the new targets, and to keep on doing molecular analyses that are relevant for those trials. But that's the job of physicians.
Oncologists.
Oncologists.
It was not an oncologist who talked to me about this. A lot of them were not aware of the number of alternative treatments, new treatments that there are to try. So I really advise all cancer doctors, any staff that coordinates this sort of thing, to find out and to inform the patients that there is this possibility.
Great. Thanks a lot for your story, your advices that I think are very important for the community, either patients, relatives, or physicians.
Sorry.
No problem. And so thank you, Linda, and see you soon.
See you soon.